my friends. My name is Hidden Gemini, and welcome back to another episode of Oka MC. And once again, it has been a little while since I've been on the server, but last episode we had some mega progress on the hand, and I want to do more of that today. But that's not all. I want to do 2 farms, and I plan to stick to that today because I have not been very good about that. We need an actual mob farm to be able to supply ourselves with gunpowder and with bones, since that will be part of another farm later. And I want a vine farm, since I think that greening this a little more with vines to make this look a little better. And lastly, and I know I didn't mention this as a third farm, but I want a sugarcane farm. It won't be too difficult to build. So I'm going to be getting a ton of redstone supplies. So I'll see you when I have a bunch of those. And let's start that process by renaming this red shulker box our redstone. I can't type redstone box. And let's get it crafting. And it looks like I need to top up on wood as well. So, after a bit of consideration, I also want to get a villager that'll sell me bows in this episode, because I don't think I have one. And dispensers are annoying. They're very annoying, and I'm gonna need quite a few of them for a mob farm. But for now, this is a lot of redstone supplies, and I think it's plenty for what we need to do. But I want to craft more so that I can just have them on hand whenever I need them. After further consideration, I'm probably going to need to go on quite a long mining adventure to get more redstone, unless I want to do a witch farm, which honestly would be pretty cool, but since I don't have access to the world seed, finding a witch hut will be really annoying. So let's get to building a mob farm. So in order to do that, we're going to need quite a lot of blocks. And if there is one thing I have a lot of, it is cobblestone and stone from the hand. I have just this in the base, or in the starter base, and that doesn't count any of the shulker boxes I have sitting around. So we're just going to use the cobblestone slabs, since they're probably going to be easier to use, and I think that's plenty of slabs. So next, we're going to be needing a lot of iron for buckets, but luckily enough we have an iron farm, so we don't really need to worry about that too much. 9 buckets, and we'll throw those in there with that. And actually, let's go fill these with water. I have a... That's not infinite. Okay, I should really put an infinite water source in here. Water buckets gathered, and we have plenty of dispensers, so let's get to an area where we can build a mob farm. But first, let's not be stupid and actually bring everything we need, since I'm going to need a way to kill the mobs. Which will be the classic way, magma, which I don't have it. We're gonna need more iron for minecarts as well. So, naturally the best place to build a mob farm is in the middle of the ocean, where mobs don't have a great chance of spawning, which is why I'm thinking it'll be right past our shattered savanna, around here. So, here we are at the site of our build. That's Shima's base over there, and I think this is an okay spot. So let's build up a little bit and build up our platform. And there we go. We've got our actual thing, because that previous one was awful. It did not work. There we go. So we have our actual catch chamber. But here is our little collection system. We're going to be putting minecart here with a hopper. So let's head and get some rails, because yeah, of course I forgot something. So there we go. Next we're going to need to power up all of... That shouldn't lock the stalker, I think. I hope. Oh no, how have I gotten myself into this situation? And it works. Perfect. Okay. So if we take a look so far, we've got our spawning platform. And lastly, to finish it off, we're gonna put slabs on top to make sure that nothing spawns. Now that we have this placed, I'm gonna test it by placing a bucket here. Perfect, okay, this is the size we want. So this will definitely be a little difficult, but I'm gonna start putting in the water buckets. Oh. Okay, yeah, that should have been expected. It wasn't, but it should have been. I got a music disc from this. That is crazy. I mean, I knew that I was like standing here trying to build up a better collection system since... Okay, so we are definitely running low on rockets. I still have a few more in my rocket box, but I'm very glad we have a farm to get our own gunpowder now, which means we can actually get into the firework market because there are a lot of people in there, and I think, well, that's not a good reason to get into the market. Take a look. Oh my god, we got 2 more music discs. No way. This is crazy. Oh my. This is going so well. And done. Now we have a bigger catch chamber. All we need to do is just spawn proof up here, which requires some more cobblestone slabs. Now, in theory, this farm should be working 100% well, but just in case, just to make sure, I'm going to get my spectator account on. So over here on the spectator account, you can see that it is working spectacularly other than the backup of mobs here, which is why I want to figure out a lava system to do this automatically, but that would be annoying right now. So I'll try to figure that out later, but for now, I'm just gonna let it work. And also, let's get into the spider point of view. Or this creeper point of view. Yeah. If you didn't know, in Spectator account, you can spectate entities, and Endermen, spiders, and creepers have special ways of doing it. So you can see my account up here, and if we fly down, you can see mobs are spawning perfectly. This is losing efficiency, but that's fine. I don't care all that much, since I don't need too much. Don't need too much. So perfect, we've got a mob farm. So I'm gonna set up here for a bit of an AFK session. I don't know how long, but I'll probably let you know in a little bit. So I'll see you in a couple hours. And then we'll take a look at our profits. Most of which will probably be gone because our storage isn't great. And after a 1-hour AFK session, I have been peeking every once in a while. We have a ton of stuff. It is crazy. And 3 raw chickens, curiously enough, which is kind of neat. Which is, you know, this is a very, very solid result. I'm happy with this result. I'm gonna get a thumbnail screenshot. Give me a second. So, with my thumbnail captured and a beautiful mob farm, we're gonna pause the progress on the mob farm since, you know, it's done and we don't need it for now. So let's turn it off and head back to work on our second project of the day, which is a sugarcane farm. It's not a very difficult farm, but it just requires a ton of materials. So let's start gathering, I guess. And one thing I definitely need to do is clean up this area. This area is a mess. First of all, the shopping district has changed quite a bit since I've last been here. The bamboo is rather chaotic. I wonder if this was ever refilled. It was not. So, obviously, we have... Besides, Rocket Shop, which is completely sold out. And he's got... Oh, he's making bank with some of those elytras. We're at brewery. There's a bunch of potions. No slime. Does appear like there's no slime farm here. So here's the swamp. I thought I knew of one that was fairly nearby, but I want a slime block based one just because it's simple and pretty much infinitely expandable. So let's grind some slime. And as the moon goes down, we're gonna be killing this one last slime. And heading back to see how many slime blocks we got, because it's probably... Actually, this slime's a big one. Let's kill this. Now, since we have all this slime, I want to put this project on a bit of hold, since I want to do something to our little hill here. I want to use quite a bit of this hill. I'm just gonna grab my beacon, since I only have the one, and I don't really care to get another one. Although, if I can buy one, I might be doing so. So we're gonna take this to the terracotta. Now, I don't have the greatest memory as to where the terracotta area is, but I think I can probably remember. And yes, I found it. Okay, we did it. Now we just need to set up our beacon and gather up a whole lot of terracotta. So, fast breaking mode in order to gather up a whole lot of terracotta. And there we go. Every single one of our iron blocks are covered. Let's grab some cactus from here, since we're going to need quite a bit of green dye as well. I think that's plenty of cactus for my purposes, so let's head back to base and start work on the project, which is... And I don't know why I'm just referring to it as the project, since I don't know why I would hide it. I'm going to be upgrading my hill using moss grass and green terracotta to make it a bit more varied rather than just solid grass everywhere. So, build mode time? Yeah, build mode time. Ready? Let's go. Build mode, and this looks so much better than it did before. It's starting to really look like a base rather than just like a naturally spawning hill. It looks like I put tons of detailing into this, but it really wasn't. I just ran around randomly spamming bone meal or spamming down moss or terracotta, and that was it. And I think it was just a beautiful result. I mean, look at this. I think it looks glorious. So, since the last clip, I've been asked by Side to make a full set of tools, which ought to be fun. And by fun, I mean not fun. Mostly because of the sword, because I don't have a good way to make tons of good swords. So I'm just going to be grabbing some tools and heading over to the end. Oh, and also, yeah, I did make this portal look nice. And once again, as I fly away, I'm going to turn up my volume so I can actually hear again, and I'll show you this full set of tools I've made. But unfortunately, I'm not done. That was quite a long process of making that. But I also want to make at least some of these tools netherite, because netherite's nice. So let's head to the nether with a bunch of TNT, since we actually have that luxury now. And blow up some netherite. So I'm here in the nether, and we're gonna do the TNT strat, because I actually can afford it, so I thought it would be fun to do that instead of my usual strat. So let's go find a cool spot to do so. Alright, let's light this up and leave. And flee. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. I got all my stuff back, but that was scary for a second. So I don't know if ancient debris is rarer than I thought it was, but I got 3 from 2 stacks of TNT. That seems ridiculous. Alright, back to the overworld to get more... Just get more, you know, TNT. More. So let's head back up and get more TNT. I'm sad. So I'm taking a great leap and spending literally all of my gunpowder, maybe. I don't know. I might be using more, or I might not use all of it, but I'm going to be using quite a bit. So, you know, quite a bit. Okay, I placed another 2 stacks. If I don't get enough from here, I'm going to be very, 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 very sad. So let's light them. Hey, there's one. Hey, there's some. Already. Oh, that's 3. And more. This is the luckiest I've been so far. Incredible. And... no more. So I guess that's 4. It's enough to make the shovels and the pickaxe. Or the axe and 2 pickaxes. So let's go do that. Huh. Alright, so let's... combine these chocolate bars with gold. Gold and chocolate bars. Netherite ingots. Cool, let's craft it up. Okay, netherite pickaxe. Netherite pickaxe. And netherite... I think axe is more important. And normally I would give this netherite ingot aside, but that took literally all of my gunpowder. So, I'm giving this to myself. What do I want? Yeah, I want an axe. Okay. So here's the tool set for side. Cool. So here we are at side space. So here we are at side space. So here we are at side space. I can't... So here we are at side space. Very nice looking area. So let's leave a shulker, or not a shulker, a barrel. So right here, this seems like an ideal spot. 64 diamonds plus 1 nether star. Leave in my hand. Gem. And there we go. A fairly nice set of tools. Can't lie. I kind of thought about renaming them. You know, I still could. Kind of curious. What's in here? No. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so with that dropped off, let's head back to the mob farm to AFK a bit longer since I need more gunpowder. I'm completely out. And get to AFK. So I'll see you in a couple hours. No time lapse this time since we've already had one of those this episode. 1 AFK session later, and let's... first of all, check out what's happening over here. Drip leaves. Drip leaves. Drip leaves. Oh, I need to go get emeralds. Do I have any with me? Okay, well I've gotta get to the drip leaves. I've gotta get those. Please don't despawn. Please, I've been hunting these for the whole time. I love these things so much. Oh no, why am I so disorganized? Emeralds. Okay, let's go get them. Okay. Drip leaves. Drip leaves. Drip leaves. Oh man, I've been waiting for these for forever. Finally. Well, anyway, I should probably say a few things. It's been an AFK session. Let's check out the loots. Oh no. We're gonna have to empty this place out. And it's quite loud here. But before we head back over to working on our sugarcane farm, let's head over to spawn since I've heard that they're working on a new and nicer one. So let's go check that out. Oh yeah, they're actually working quite well. So that spawn is certainly very nice, but we have our own projects to attend to, as well as setting up a dripleaf farm. Since we have drip leaves now, I really want to sell these things. And I mean, I also want to use them. Look at this place. Of course I want to use them. Okay, so after a short amount of research, I found out that I can't farm these, but I can farm large ones. So I'm going to sacrifice just the one to farm them. So let's grab some bone meal since we have quite a bit of bone meal. So let's grab some and make a farm because I love these things and I want to make so much out of it. So, as I have said previously, I want to make a greenhouse with redstone in it to make all of my greenery. And obviously have it underground and have a nice looking greenhouse above that dispenses all the items. So let's make our first greenhouse module for big drip leaves. I hate crafting dispensers. And another thing we have to do is go get our payment from Side, as he has bought the box of tools from me for, I think, another star and 64 diamonds. So that's quite a good price, especially considering I wouldn't mind having a beacon that I don't need to break every time. So let's go grab that. Long while. Just gonna grab here 64 diamonds and another star. Beautiful. And as we're talking about distractions, let's make a wallet. Shulker box, brown dye, brown shulker box, and gems wallet. Normally I like doing something like gems valuables, but it's my wallet this time. No, this isn't a bad amount of diamonds for us to have. And another star. Quite nice. So I'm thinking I want my greenhouse around here, so let's clear out some area underground. However, I do want to make it very clear that I'm not going to put my sugarcane farm here. I'm going to put that by the mob farm since, you know, sugarcane would be nice to keep with my mob farm. So let's hit fast build button and dig out some area for our greenhouse. Hey, editing gem here. Just wanted to put it out there that this episode's getting really long and I don't want to make it too long, so I'm going to skip over all the details on how to build this. Basically use an observer to automatically break it and the person places it. So that's all. Now, so I know I said we were going to do that sugarcane this episode, but you gotta understand, we got drip leaves. So not only am I almost out of rockets, I also didn't build the sugarcane farm this episode, meaning I'm still not self-sufficient. Which is the whole goal of this episode, which is very disappointing, but you know, you can't do everything in an episode. And you know, drip leaves are more important, so let's set up a little pop-up shop for drip leaves and then we'll move them into my permanent shop later. Now, so since this is such a quick shop that we will flesh out next episode, I'm just gonna build it out of wool, a little drip leaf to make it very clear what it is. So we've got our little drip leaf set up. It's not perfect, but it will sell some drip leaves, hopefully, and if anyone needs drip leaves, it's here for them. So we have the setup. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna end this episode. I hope you have enjoyed watching, and next episode we will 100% make a sugarcane farm, since we have been putting that up for far too long. But we did get a massive mob farm, and we got drip leaves, finally. I'm so happy to have gotten drip leaves. So I'm very happy about the course of this episode. So if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe. It's been a lot of fun to record on the server today. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!